Hello students, good morning. I am your Papia ma'am and today I am here to teach you about some English grammar. So in previous class you have already learned something about grammar. So in this class we will learn about some sentences. So what is sentences? Do you know what are the sentences? Do you know what is the definition of sentences? So a sentence is what? That means some words, the group of words that are put together to make a meaning. Those words are put together to make a meaning. So today in this it is the grammar period. So today in this class we are going to learn something about sentences. So take your English grammar book and I will show you the very first chapter of the English grammar book and what are the sentences and what are the types of sentences, what are the parts of sentences and the definition of sentences. Okay, let's go for the grammar book. So students, this is your grammar book and open the grammar book. Open the very first chapter and page number 3. So sentence, the chapter is called sentence. A sentence is a group of words that make a complete thought. In a sentence, the words are in order and make complete sense. So, what is a sentence? As we know, a sentence is a group of words that are put together to mean something. So, all sentences begin with a capital letter and end with a punctuation mark. So, do you know what is the punctuation mark called? So, punctuation mark is here. See this. Here is a punctuation mark. This is a sign of a full stop. Punctuation marks such as a full stop. So, this is a sign of full stop. And a question mark, you have already seen the question mark, and an exclamation mark, and like this is an exclamation mark, and an end of the sentence. As the sentences end, there is obviously a punctuation mark, a full stop or a question mark, or it may be a exclamation mark. Okay, so what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that are put together to mean something, to say something about the words or about the situation. So, let's read this sentence. I enjoy vacations with my family. This means there is a meaning in this sentence. See, I enjoy vacations with my family, and not a sentence. Vacations with my family enjoy. Here, what is missing? Here, I is missing, and the words are put together, but these not mean any sense. That not make any sense, and these words are not making any meaning, not making any meaning. So we will read the sentences and we will recognize these are all sentences, these are all perfect sentences or not. So read each group of words, tick right on each pair that is a sentence. So number 1, do you like to be outdoors during the hot weather? So there is a question mark here. So this sentence make a meaning. So this is a sentence. So no coats or serves, no coats or scarves. So these not this is the sentence not a perfect sentence. So number 2, wearing shorts and t-shirts. This is also not a perfect sentence. Summer is great for hiking and swimming. This is a perfect sentence because it means something. So, number 3, we plan to climb a mountain on this trip. So, this is a perfect sentence. Plenty of exercise, and this is also a perfect sentence. This is also not a perfect sentence because there are no subject here. So, it is almost 3000 miles from my home. it is a perfect sentence. Okay, we will have exciting trip. No, this is not a perfect sentence. So students, take the perfect one. Okay, and the next tick the sentences that are complete. So you have to tick the complete sentences. So what are the sentences? Number 1, stories about climbers. This is not a perfect sentence. The Himalayas are a long range of mountains. This is a perfect sentence. Older than forests. This is not a perfect sentence. Mount Everest is in the Himalayas. So this is a perfect sentence. And turn to the next page. Turn to the next page. And number 5, the highest mountain in the world. This is not a perfect sentence. And number 6, few people have climbed to the top. This is a perfect sentence. And number 7, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay climbed it first. So it is a perfect sentence. So read each group of words, write S if the group of words is a sentence, write NS if the group of words is not a sentence. So read it carefully. I will read the sentences and I will tell you is it S or NS, and try to remember the answers and try to do it at your home. So, number 1, my sister wanted to go to the beach. Yes, it is a sentence. So, it is S. Had been to beach many times. No, it is not a sentence. So, it is NS. Dad solved the problem for us. It is a sentence. So, write S for this. We should see the mountains and the river. We could see the mountains and the river. Okay, this is a sentence. Everybody in the family. This is not the sentence. Packed for the trip last night. This is also not a sentence. So, write NS for this. Okay. Add your own words to make complete sentence. Remember to use capital letters and punctuation marks. So as we know, if we have to write a sentence, we always have to write from the capital letter. The very first word of the sentence, the very first letter of the sentence is it have to be in capital letters always. Okay. So it could be I went to the beach, my friends and I also played, I jumped into the icy water, we we are singing, we raced in the warm sunlight, after my rest I walked away, etc. Like this, you there is no any clue, there is no clue, so you are free to feel it as you wish. So that's all for today. So students, write this very carefully at your home, read this very carefully at your home and write the answers. Okay, that's all for today. Goodbye.